And while they're finishing up warm-up, I'm just going to say it's been an honor always commentating with you. We did get to commentate at the Tetris Effect Connected World Championship.
That's right. That was an honor commentating with you. I really appreciate what you've done for the community.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Like I said, everybody finds their place, and whether they can contribute with commentary, being a player, doing more. We always find a way to do our best for the community.
Yeah, and now we're doing it here live in the Game On Expo in Phoenix, Arizona. So everybody, are you ready for the quarterfinals?
CTWC Desert, Phoenix, Arizona, are you ready? Woo! All right, let's count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Am I allowed to do the echo with you? Simon, echo?
I don't mind. All right, here we go. So yeah, Big Dave, local favorite, up on top. A fixture here in our Desert Regionals versus TetrisTime, looking to farm another region back-to-back weeks. Will TetrisTime be able to pull it off? They've got Jordan on the bottom. Amazing Tetris record. Like, we've had a lot of, I don't even know where the list starts, but very powerful players have fallen to Jordan, and Oscar's definitely under threat here, but Oscar also here year after year, gaining that experience and looking for that first regional victory here.
So Jordan, early
top out for Big Dave. TetrisTime getting one for free. Big Dave saving up that power. Sometimes it's better to get the nerves out early.
He is facing TetrisTime, one of our top 8 in one of the CTWCs. So, are they ready for the next game?
All right, got a thumbs up. All right, we're counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tetris. Starts off with a T now. And on the bottom, it looks like Oscar is just taking this about 3 Tetris lead. We love Tetris Champs giving us these stats count here.
Yeah, it makes our job a little bit easier. I remember when I had to count the Tetrises mentally. I don't have to do that anymore. Well, I'm still prepared to do it if need be. But yeah, they're both building and Tetrising. Both are set up. Boom, simul Tetris. Jordan and Oscar. Oscar with 2 Tetris lead now. And Jordan catching up a little bit with that other, but now they're going back and forth here. Oscar still in the lead. But they're both using the long bars every time hit that Tetris.
Oh, nice placement of those pieces for Big Dave. Had an LJ dependency, fills it with a J, tucks, gets another piece with an L, and Tetris ready.
Yeah, TetrisTime doing great building here, just knocking down mostly Tetrises, 84% Tetris rate. Really trying to optimize. TetrisTime being one of those players that takes a lot of risks.
Even as a tapper, he was always playing very risky.
And there are memes about it. TetrisTime would either completely destroy you or would top out early, and kind of like that YOLO play style, but with hyper tapping powers. And now he's got the rolling powers, so we'll see what the effect of that here.
Yeah, and look at that aggression there. TetrisTime is stacking very high. Probably wants to set up for a dirty Tetris, but no, goes ahead and brings it down.
Ready for a double, and we'll get a Tetris at the next long bar. Dave needing to get some fills, gets that Tetris.
Yeah.
Can probably solve that with a good tuck there. It does. Opens it back up. A little bit of dig there. It's got a lot of TetrisTime to get into the bigger lead here, being only a Tetris apart.
And the bottom, Oscar and Jordan dealing with a drought. Jordan was able to get a Tetris with that long bar, but Oscar was not.
Good build for Jordan, keeping that clean, doing the tuck, making sure to be Tetris ready when the long bar came, and scoring off of that one. 4 Tetrises behind, so Oscar off to a really strong start here. 400,000 at 80 lines. This is going to be a monster score for Oscar. TetrisTime building up way high, waiting for that tuck. Now needs a long bar to complete. But where is it?
Yeah, just waiting for it. Trying not to do any burns. He is experiencing a drought, a very massive drought.
Triple into the Tetris. TetrisTime waiting to the last moment. Takes a lot of guts to do that, but you can profit if you wait and get that Tetris.
Yeah, because with the power rolling, you can get away with all those piece maneuverability.
Yeah, that's confidence. When you know you can maneuver, then you can wait till the last second and bail yourself out.
And now Dave is experiencing the same drought, but he has a more lower board, so he's able to deal with that. That 20-plus piece drought right there.
But gets out of it and is going to get a column 9 Tetris if the long bar comes.
Ooh, Centerwell Tetris there for TetrisTime. And going to go for another one.
Yeah.
And he's just taking this commanding lead. About 7.5 Tetrises in the lead now.
Yeah, that efficiency really shining and the ability to play higher and take more risks.
I mean, TetrisTime is living up to the name Tetris. You don't just name yourself Tetris if you're not a high top-tier player.
On the bottom, Oscar continuing this dominating score, 564,000 points and only 113 lines. This is going to be a great transition for Oscar here, making a statement here in the first round in top 8.
Yeah, Oscar has been telling me, because we are like neighbors, we are buddies in California, he has been doing a lot of things like physically to help himself get ready to have the stamina to play this efficiently. 610,000
points. 2 Tetrises to give before transition.
Oh, nice adjustment there for Oscar.
Not sure if there's any round this strong in round 0, but
yeah,
it's going to be a huge transition score. Not even there yet.
Yeah, 554 transition for Jordan. Oscar will be transitioning very, very soon.
Got to do it with the Tetris if the long bar comes.
Yeah, there
and
it is.
there it is. Boom! Tetris for Oscar. 659 transition.
Wow, a nice 659 transition
Great
for
board
Oscar.
state. Jordan's got a little bit of cleaning up to do, but still in it. I mean, this is actually a great transition score for Jordan as well, but Oscar just so dominant here early on. TetrisTime building up so high. Boom, Tetris for TetrisTime.
Oh, Tetris there for Jordan, trying to close in the gap, but he's going to have to play very aggressive. Oh, look at that adjustment. He's setting up for a dirty Tetris.
Centerwell Tetris here if the pieces agree.
Keeping it open. Give him the long bar.
And there it is. Boom, Tetris for Jordan. 632. Great score for both here, but Oscar just 84% Tetris rate this deep into transition. It's just crazy. Really keeping up that consistency. Same with TetrisTime. 7 Tetrises ahead of Big Dave. Big Dave playing great, but just TetrisTime's aggression here really showing.
Yeah. Oscar, just looking at his Tetris rate also, he's at an 81% Tetris rate, so he's very, very, very efficient right now.
Yeah, this is a strong game. Here's one to watch. This definitely, I mean, Oscar's always been a strong player, but seeing something this precise out the gate, it's a great way to start the top 8 here.
Jordan is waiting for the long bar. There goes.
Gets
takes
the
a
long
triple.
bar.
Wow, that was so scary. That was about to top out.
That's what you got to do if you're that far behind. Get the Tetris if you can. Oh, but that, not able to burn that down easily. He's going to have to take a good piece sequence. Takes a triple off the top into the Tetris.
Okay, but now he's going to have to do some burning to clean it up. And this is what Oscar's probably going to use because his board is nice and clean and Tetris ready.
And boom, Tetris for Oscar. He's going to have to take some lines off the top there. But it's about to hit max out.
Yeah, early max out for Oscar very soon.
Going to be a very early max out here. Well, we're at 25 now. Could be a 26 max out.
Oh, a hang for Jordan, but gets attention to bring the board
mess
down.
for Jordan. Jordan's going to have to do some digging. Wants to get the board in a better state for former kill screen, thrill screen. Oh, wow. Really tall, dirty Tetris there for Jordan.
Yeah, and a Tetris there for Oscar. A slightly dirty Tetris for Oscar. One more Tetris until a max out.
That's right.
And there it is. Max
Boom,
out
max out for Oscar.
And he's still going.
Yeah, level 26.
Oh, Jordan's about to reach thrill screen very soon.
Yeah, Jordan wants to get that board in better shape. Even with the power of rolling, that is a dicey board. Oh, that left side's going to be a problem.
He could still get something over, but no, another hang.
A lot of dependencies forming. Nice, gets it over to the left. That's going to be a little bit more survival.
But another hang of the
But
Z.
yeah, that cover there, it's going to require perfect pieces, and I don't think they're going to come. Oscar with such a great, commanding game.
Oscar, show us how far you can go.
Maxed out long before kill screen there.
Gets a 1.1.
Non-Mullen that.
Yeah. And TetrisTime's about to Mullen as well. I mean,
oh, yeah, there goes Big Dave topping out, and TetrisTime taking that round. Also, dominant screen didn't have the time to max out, but level 26, 873 was bound to happen. So TetrisTime taking the second round and match point there up on top.
And because of these top, I guess we could do another simul start when
Yeah,
they're
we can do
ready.
a simul start.
Oh. Barrett, I think we disconnected.
Well, maybe because I'm running this off my phone.
Oh yeah.
I have to listen. I have to listen to the stream, and no one else. The only way I can listen to the stream is off my phone.
Okay. We are back though. We're back.
I need to. We're back. You guys can try.
Check, check. Mic check. Boom, Tetris for everyone.
Okay.
I still hear the stream. I think the stream's still up.
Okay. Okay, so do we have thumbs up for everyone? Yes, we do. Okay.
We're gonna get that simul start going. We're on different rounds, so it's match point up there for Big Dave's tournament life on the line, and on the bottom, Oscar is up 1.
And we'll go ahead and get them started in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Tetris.
Yeah, that was some intense game there for both players, just trying to one-up each other.
Oscar definitely playing.
A near perfect game there for Oscar,
Yeah,
just showing how well you can perform.
and how efficient he is as well. And nothing to Dave, like I just trying to keep up there with TetrisTime, with the DAS playstyles is very impressive. Also with Big Dave, it was an honor to lose to Big Dave here.
Yeah, Big Dave, DAS player, playing year after year here in Phoenix.
Last year he did make it to the semifinals against Blue Scooty, so nothing.
That's right.
Nothing to sneeze about Big Dave. He is he is a top tier player as well here at Arizona.
Yeah, performing against legends like Blue Scooty and now TetrisTime. The new improved TetrisTime, now with rolling capability.
Yeah, no more tapping. Former table tapper.
Okay, now Jordan in the lead early on.
Yeah, Oscar taking some burns to keep his board accommodating, causing Jordan to take some leads there.
Yeah, both players were waiting for a long bar, but they get it. Bang down to Tetris. Up on top. TetrisTime with a very interesting setup there with a disjointed block. You don't see too often.
A hanging Mino. Oh, but nice split double. LJ dependency, fills it in with an L.
Yeah, it's going to do some burning there. Right now we're kind of neck and neck up on top. Big Dave wanting to stay in this, so must win this round to stay in the match.
Yeah, sometimes TetrisTime's aggression can bite him a little bit, especially if he gets droughted.
That's right. That's one thing that over time, we will notice over time, TetrisTime, whether or not the YOLO play style and early top outs still happen, or if the rolling ability might have mitigated that completely. So it's still a scary opponent to go up against, someone who's able to take those risks and survive.
Yeah.
Oh, early top out for Jordan.
Uh-oh, early top out.
So
Oscar,
there's a slight chase down here.
Tetris will do it, but completely line-outable.
Not the best board state for Oscar.
I think there was a drought that did Jordan in.
Well, Oscar looking to get some more lines, only 8,000 points to go.
Yeah, Oscar dealing with this drought. No
And
long
not
bar.
ideal pieces, so he's going to get a few more burns. Probably get that double there with the right pieces. Pieces just not cooperating. Gets a double.
Yeah, 29 piece drought and counting.
And right on the line. Now, what would happen if if Oscar just topped out there? That'd be a tie, wouldn't it?
It would be tied.
Yeah,
And
that'd be. We don't get that too often.
I know. I do know in some fighting games, you know, both gets a heart when you get a double KO.
Oh, that's right.
So do we give them the double heart if there's a same?
I don't know. I guess we'd have to ask High Command about that one.
Yeah.
How about it, Vince?
We have our CEO here, our president of CTWC. Do we have a ready in the bottom? Yes, it looks like thumbs up. So
Okay,
they're ready
we're
to
ready
start.
to. All right, 5, 4,
Four,
3,
three,
2, 1, Tetris.
Tetris.
So yeah, now Jordan's tournament life on the line. Jordan known for maybe having some upsets against some high-profile players. Oscar definitely. I remember there was a time when Oscar was like one of the last to make gold bracket at CTWC in Portland a couple of years ago. Took out Jeff.
Yeah.
I'll just remember that one.
That was a good story for Jeff having Qual make it gold. I think he was practically the oldest person in the
It
gold
was like a
bracket.
DAS, right? It was both a DAS and an old guard sort of like victory for even having Jeff get that far.
Mhm.
But yeah, Oscar,
Played the villain
Powerful
and
player.
eliminated him.
yeah. Jordan building up high, bangs down the Tetris. And up on top, we got a similar situation. Dave fighting for his tournament life. A couple of Tetrises behind TetrisTime. TetrisTime also building up high and trying to really maximize the board state and get every Tetris possible. 18-piece drought. Yeah, this drought is really going to test these players. Oh, slight misshift there.
Oh, but nice double to open up the well and a Tetris for Tetris time.
TetrisTime banging down another Tetris, but we'll have to deal with that hole in a bit. May choose to build on top, but no, decides to burn it down, taking that double. We are neck and neck on the bottom, Jordan and Oscar. Matching each other in score, Jordan needing to take this round to stay in the match and the tournament.
Oh my gosh, the seeds on the top there, I'm just seeing multiple droughts.
Yeah. And you can really tell, like, TetrisTime is trying to do his best to keep the board in a Tetris-ready state,
Yeah.
but the pieces are not cooperating,
Yeah,
and
four-
that is actually allowing Dave to have a more consistent board here.
Mm-hmm. That was a 497 transition for Tetris time. Pretty low compared to the top player, but that just shows you how rough the seeds were for him.
Yeah, sometimes that stylistic difference will make the difference in how neat the players' boards are getting here, but in transition, you really want to have a safer board. Dave is in a bit of trouble having, playing DAS and playing up that high, fighting for his life here, needing better pieces, and that looks like it's going to be a top out. TetrisTime is going to take the round and the match.
Yeah, the pole vault was not enough to get that piece over.
So once
Good
again,
games to Big
great
Dave.
seeing Big Dave here in Arizona again, representing.
And hope to
Always
see
placing-
him at CTWC. He's such a nice fellow.
Always placing high here in the regionals, year after year. One of our earliest regular desert players. And on the bottom, we are virtually neck and neck here. So Jordan standing a much better chance here. Now with the lead.
I just because I have to watch the stream on my phone. I think it's just kind of.
Oh, a Vitz from Oscar.
Can you connect it? Can you connect the hotspot?
A Vitz done both for flex and for keeping the board neat. You love to see it. The vertical I-tuck setup, sliding that long bar. A bit of OCR weirdness going on there on Jordan's board, but
Yeah.
I assure you everything is fine.
Yeah, those hanging Minos was actually, I found out that's the mouse cursor capturing.
Oh.
So if
So
you're
it
doing
thi-
what
it thinks, yeah, okay.
it thinks it's a Mino, but it's just a mouse cursor.
Oh yeah, I have wired headphones too, but I can't connect to my phone.
Boom, Tetris for Jordan.
Jordan's still in the lead.
Approaching the 100 line mark. So pretty good scores going in.
Okay, Oscar needs something there for the left. Makes it a dependency, not waiting for the J.
Yeah, left well here for Oscar. He's
Yeah.
gonna take it. But in a day full of droughts. There's another one. Okay, gets it. Does a single into the Tetris. Keeps the left well. And Jordan ready to score with the next long bar, but has
Oh, a little bit of a hang there. Oh, did not fit. Get like a Vitz kind of setup there.
yeah, he's gonna have to clear that out.
Okay, nice long
Right
bar flat.
pieces.
Oh, no,
very
another hang.
jagged. Hang's haunting Jordan, needing to get better pieces to get out of this situation.
Okay, but he's making do with it.
Okay.
Oh.
LJ gets one of them.
Oh, no.
Not misses the tuck, and that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oscar with a slight lead at the end. We've got sweeps on both top and bottom. Oscar winning the match on the bottom, and TetrisTime taking the match on the top. But Jordan, great performance going in.
And GG's to all of them. So Oscar moves on again to the semis.
Yep, Oscar, always placing high, is going to move on. TetrisTime also advancing, looking to get that second regional, is well on his way. Oh, okay.
Oh, and so now Oscar will be facing TetrisTime. I believe the last time they faced one-on-one was in Vegas in 2022. So this is a long time coming. I think TetrisTime has always wanted to face Oscar in a live setting.
Yeah, that's really interesting because when we first saw TetrisTime burst onto the scene, it had a different play style, super aggressive, and that we still see that. But Oscar also going from dash to tap and roll. So these veterans now evolved, going through all of the play styles. How will this play out? But I love to see the story and players being great at the game already and then evolving even further. Both TetrisTime and Oscar showing that ability